What's up, Dysfunctional Geeks?
Buongiorno.
You can't tell by our outfits, and by the spaghetti, and by the ketchup,
And a stick.
and the stick.
2 sticks.
We're doing an Undertale theme!
Woo!
I was supposed to be Undying.
If you haven't figured that out,
Right here.
we're not the best cosplayers. We'll get better with time.
Mm-hmm.
We have Undying, Sans, and Papyrus.
The great.
The Great Papyrus.
Okay. But today, we're just going to be kind of doing a review over Undertale because we absolutely love the game.
Yes.
Love. We actually put it in our favorites. We mentioned it.
Yeah.
But we wanted to go a little bit more depth about it.
More spoilers over it.
This is full of spoilers. So if you haven't played it, if you haven't watched someone play it, don't watch it.
Yes.
Meow, meow.
Go watch someone. Woo.
Either go play it or go watch someone,
Mm-hmm.
or both.
Or both.
We did both.
We did both. But where should we even begin?
Why did we even get into Undertale?
It was a good game. It was hilarious. That's why I got into it, and because of all the stupid puns. They were funny.
I saw Markiplier play it, and he only did like 2 videos of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, this seems like a good game. And then you go on Tumblr, it's just like everywhere.
Yep.
Tumblr, iFunny, that was like, and Instagram, it's like
Mhm.
everywhere.
Yep. And then I learned from it more or less when the game came out. Since I was an actual gamer at the point, and still am, I was actually talking with a lot of my friends, and one of my friends introduced it to me, and it seemed pretty cool, but at the time, I didn't have a Steam or really much of a good laptop. So I just kind of put it off to the side.
And then we bugged him about it. We were like, this seems like a fun game, because I started watching Jack play it.
Mm-hmm.
I told Kate about it, and they already knew about it, but
Yeah.
Kate really wanted to get it.
I really wanted to get the game because I fell in love with the game. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to show this to everybody I know because this is such a good game.
And now we all know.
And now we know,
Mhm.
and so much stuff to it.
Really and truly.
It is quite an amazing game, and the layout was very perfect.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it reminded me of the old 8-bit kind of styles of all the games that I used to play growing up.
Mm-hmm.
The story was incredible. The mysteries are still pretty ridiculous, and
my
there's
God.
still so much to find out.
There are so much mysteries in this game.
So many mysteries, so many endings,
And
Yes.
so many puns.
So many puns.
Oh man, all the puns. But if you don't know, there's different endings to it. There's the neutral route that you have to do first anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could start with the genocide route,
Mm-hmm.
but it's probably preferred if you did do the neutral route, because then
Yeah.
you actually know the storyline.
Yes.
Do the neutral route. There's the true passive route.
Which we did.
We did that one, and then we watched Jacksepticeye do
The genocide.
the genocide route. Ugh.
That was so sad.
It was great.
It was so cool to watch, but it's so sad
Like-
and depressing.
In the genocide route, you get to see a different side of the characters
Mhm.
than in the pacifist route.
Mhm.
Like in the genocide route, we got to see more of what Sans is like, unlike in the pacifist route.
When you meet him in the passive route, I love Sans.
When you meet any of them in the past,
There's-
they're just all goofy
they're-
and happy-go-lucky people.
Mm-hmm.
Just like normal people.
Yeah.
And even, like, they were all true to their characters. Like, Toriel was pretty much the same in both routes.
Mm-hmm.
Papyrus was the same.
Mm-hmm.
He was just a little bit more...
caring.
He seemed caring and almost more depressed because of what you did. Because
Yeah.
if you know the genocide right, you didn't do the puzzles.
Yeah.
And he kind of gave up.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the characters because Sans, or Sans as you want to call them, it just depends where you're at or how you want to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Sans and Papyrus are fonts, like Comic Sans, and Papyrus is his own font himself, and they're in the style of it too.
Yeah.
When they talk, Toriel's like tutorial, so
Mhm.
she's the one that you start with. Well, actually, you start with Flowey. But
There's nothing special about his name. His name is Flowey.
He's
a
a
flower.
flower.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Toriel's the one that helps you, like, oh, you should do this, like how to complete this puzzle, or
She's the tutorial.
yeah. Sans is a special character in both routes because
Mm-hmm.
if
He's just strange.
he's strange and we're also a lover of game theory. They've done some theories, especially over Sansa's character,
Yeah.
which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
They're still skeptic about that.
Yeah.
Of course, there's no true anything.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, it's just a game.
Mhm.
There's no maybe real deep connection, but Sansa's the character that knows what's happening. This game is very.
It's very self-aware.
It's very self-aware.
It's very unique as well. I've played many dungeon crawlers before in my days where you just kind of go in, plow through thousands of enemies, grind, and level up. This is the first one makes you feel kind of bad for doing that.
Yeah.
It makes you feel bad for being just a normal gamer.
Yeah.
It's so unconventional. It's amazing.
Because you meet monsters and you have the option to mercy,
Mhm.
which is sparing them, or you can hit them
And kill them.
and kill them.
And just like in a normal game, they actually die.
Like, they die. Like, there's no coming
So
back.
you have a choice of basically making them being friends with the monsters that you're supposed to fight, supposedly,
Supposedly.
or you could just completely kill everything.
I mean, because in the neutral route, it really didn't matter. As long as you didn't, kill everybody, that would put you in the genocide route.
Mhm.
But if you were trying to do the neutral route first, it doesn't matter if you actually do hit them or not.
Yeah.
If you could kill a few of them, it would change the ending, though.
Yeah.
You don't know the true labs in,
Mm-hmm.
and, you go ahead.
If you just do just the neutral route, you'll just get the ending. You get out the dungeon, yay, everything's
Woo.
done.
Yeah.
But if you do the true pacifist route, you get to explore the rest of the secrets
Mhm.
hidden from you. That you get to learn more about why everything has happened,
Mhm.
and then why everything came to be.
Because your questions get answered so easily. Because if you first meet Albus in the neutral route, you see the letters that weren't unopened, but you're like, what letters? Why is there letters there in the
She
first
just has
place?
a pile of letters. I guess she's a fan mail. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then the dog food.
The dog
was
food,
that was their big one.
And there's there's
I thought it was-
I thought she'd been eating dog food all
I
this
thought
time.
she was just being greater dog.
I thought she was either feeding Grady a dog or Metatun. I thought Metatun was eating the dog.
I thought she was eating the dog food and instant noodles by herself. I mean, what else was she gonna do except watch anime and do nothing else?
Exactly.
Kissy, kissy, mew, mew.
Kissy Kissy Mew Mew is apparently one is better than two.
All you see is just a goofy little lab person, and then once you go to the true pacifist route, you get to explore more into it, and you understand so much in depth on how much her character is truly.
Even though it may seem small at first, kind of
Yeah.
it's almost like with all of them, really.
I think especially Undying, we didn't know that about Undying, especially in the genocide route.
Yeah, in the genocide route, Undying is like
She's
Oh
an
my-
actual experiment.
Yeah.
Too. She was actually one that contacted Alphys. That's why they have that connection as friends.
Yeah.
And even lovers.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the genocide route, you really should watch Jacksepticeye do it because
He does pretty well.
he does a good job at that one, and he does pick up some of the other secrets, like the Temi armor for the true pacifist route.
Marathon was fun. Would watch his show.
Marathon has so many shows. He has his own network.
Yup.
But even Metatun and Undyne are two characters you should see in all three routes.
Yes.
Because even if you find the mystery key, which you find from the two girls, I think, is
The
it
two girls behind
Brady and
Brady and
Caddy.
behind the MTT building.
if you get the key from them, it actually opens the house by Nastablu or Nastablock, as
Yeah.
Jack says. And they're actually related. Metaton's related to
Lukey, as he
Lukey.
calls him.
Or her, whatever ghost
Whatever
gender they are.
is.
They're all pretty neutral based.
A lot of the characters are pretty much gender neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Because,
mean,
can't really tell. Sans and Papyrus, you assume they're guys, but they're skeletons.
they're
Yeah.
skeletons, and then the only ones really other than Undyne is Toriel and
Alphys.
Asgore.
Asgore, you could definitely tell.
But
So,
Frisk is a neutral character,
Mhm.
and so is Kara.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But
Which
most people just kind of assume they're girls. Because
Yeah.
that makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
I assume Metatron as a transgender just because of the way.
Ghost robot.
Yeah, because they're a ghost, and then the way you see them because he has three versions of himself. Learned
Yeah.
that from the genocide route.
That was terrifying.
Pretty much a box in the first one, and then he becomes like a person, like
And
body,
A humanoid robot.
a humanoid robot.
Like a
and,
Transformers.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
There's
then,
a lot more pink in there.
Because that was, what, Meton X?
EX, yeah.
And then the third one from the Genocide was Neo.
Yeah, and that one has like wings and he's like all black.
That one was awesome. He looked like a rock star.
He was pretty awesome in that one.
Everyone assumes Meton is a woman, even though when you first meet Meton, he seems more neutral.
He seems more of a
Or
neutral
male.
character. To me, he seems more of a neutral.
I love Meton's theme. Meton has, that's another thing with this game, it's the songs.
The songs are amazing.
The soundtrack's amazing.
I think all of our alarm clocks or ringtones is
Yeah.
related to Undertale now.
And one of my favorite characters was always Temmie. He's
Oh,
just so
Temmie.
good. Temmie Village was amazing.
That was a cool one to go see because they're
Yeah.
like, you should go visit Temmie Village from the river man, woman,
Man, woman.
The River Rider.
River
Yeah,
Rider. Let's
yeah.
call
There's
it.
a-
every day.
Why?
Because I know you're listening.
The Temmies are so fun. They're just so random and
They're adorable.
They really
they're
are.
like cat dog thingies.
Mm-hmm.
Hoi, I'm Timmy.
They all wear little sweaters.
Don't forget my friend Timmy.
Hoi, I'm Timmy. Don't forget my other
I'm Bob.
friend. Oh.
But you can, and that's like one of the big items you could get from there is the Timmy armor.
And you have to pay for Timmy's college.
But they come back and they wear a little graduation cap.
It's so adorable.
You also have to remember the best item ever, Temmie Flakes.
The Timmy
Oh my
Flakes.
gosh.
You can't forget Timmy Flakes.
We never got to see what happens when you feed Temmie Flakes.
We don't
Yeah.
know. That's like another like mini secret
Yeah.
you can do. But
Yeah.
a tip if you do play the game, get the dog residue. Don't get rid of it all. It's
Mhm.
weird. It was stupid.
It was funny.
It was funny.
Mhm.
That's where it fills, and you don't have your inventory open.
Mm-hmm.
It pretty much just fills the whole thing up with dog residue
And dog salad.
You're like, what the heck is this?
And then you take it to Timmy Village and you can sell it.
You sell it. It's gonna take you a while, but you can get a lot of items off of that.
Mhm.
That's a good cheat to like get a lot of money from it.
Mm-hmm.
So holy sick, it just reminded me of one of the other aspects of the story that we didn't actually talk about.
Mhm.
Why it's a bad thing that humans are down there.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason we got sick, you meet Frisk, and that's her weapon. It's a stick.
Yeah.
She has a stick for protection.
Mm-hmm.
But the souls, when they had gone, they were other fallen humans, and they, had died. But like the ballet slippers, there was one like a dancer, and
Mm-hmm.
That was like a little cowboy kid.
he had like the hat and the
The
gun
Toy
that,
gun.
that didn't have any bullets, and the cloudy glasses
Mhm.
and the notebook.
It was like, I guess, a journal girl or something like that.
Poor boy.
Boy, whatever.
We don't know.
Yeah.
And then the frying pan,
And in the
apron.
apron.
Yeah, the apron was a good item.
Yes. Mr. Blink is an amazing character.
There's like always, you have your main characters, but you
Mhm.
cannot disregard the backstory characters.
Oh no.
They are
No.
incredibly funny and amazing. Because there's the dog people, there's
Mhm.
Doggo, Dogressa, and Doggard,
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. And then
Mhm.
there's Lesser Dog and Greater Dog.
Dog.
And then there's Grillsby. He never talks, but he owns a little,
He owns
Bar-
the
a bar?
bar, like a
Yeah.
bar restaurant.
and then there's Monster Kid, there's
Oh, Monster Kid.
of course Napstablook.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be a DJ when he gets up to the surface.
Exactly.
Woo!
I go watch him.
I go watch him.
Woo!
But like how we mentioned earlier, Mettaton is actually related to him.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another character that you meet that also was a ghost, and that was the dummy.
Yeah.
You can read our cousin went to go be a training dummy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so then you find an actual, there's one called it's just Mad Dummy.
Yeah, Mad Dummy.
And that's where you find that one.
That was a funny thing to see because when we got him in the pastor's route, he
Mhm.
became the angry
Angry dummy. And then in the
Genocide.
route, he was happy. That was so weird.
He got so angry he found peace or something, so he became the
Yeah.
Happy Dummy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing.
I guess
as
so.
a ghost, you're not lingering. Because if you meet Napstablook, he's very depressing.
He is very depressing, but he's so adorable.
Because when you first meet him in battle, he's like, "Oh, I'm bothering you, aren't I? I'm sorry."
Mm-hmm.
And he disappears. As, "Oh."
And if you fight him in the genocide at the beginning and you attack him, he lowers his health and he'll say, "You know you can't kill me, right? I'm just
Oh.
lowering my health so you feel better. Oh, I made this awkward. Just pretend you defeated me."
Oh.
And then he just leaves.
That's book is like
One of the best, I guess, minor
characters.
that
He's
there
so
is.
cute though. That and he owns the little snail race.
He owns the snail farm.
Snail
Yeah.
snail
The
farm.
Blue family orchard.
Muffet was another one.
I like Muffet too. Muffet was pretty awesome.
If you did the dog residue, you might as well just do a lot
Yeah,
and
especially
buy
for her.
the item because it'll make. If you don't want to fight Muppet, then do that.
Which it was a pretty hard fight.
That was a
Yeah.
hard fight. Or David over here did it for us. Oh, and Muppet has a good theme song too.
I would also advise, if you can, get a controller for the game.
Get a
Yeah.
controller.
It's a lot of keyboard motions, and you need a controller. It's so much easier with a controller.
Well,
Yeah.
any battle really. Like, I
Mhm.
mean, unless you're doing like the small ones.
Yeah.
If you're doing like a boss one, like Undying.
Undying, oh my gosh.
Undying was a little bit harder too. You had to learn the pattern. She does the same pattern though.
Yeah.
All the characters, they do the same exact attack pattern.
We mentioned Flowey earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Flowey is a big character. And you kind of see that in the True Lab because there's videotapes, and it's so cute. I mean, you don't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
You just read over what happened. But
Yeah.
it's still such a big plot item that it's impossible to overlook.
Yeah.
If you go in there, watch all the tapes, it'll answer questions.
It'll answer quite a bit of questions.
That, and then a tip, if you're a good gamer and you don't save a lot, and we couldn't do this because
Yeah.
we were ones that kept saving and saving and saving.
Mm-hmm.
If you really want to know more about songs, you can't save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he'll tell you a secret code and he'll give you the key to his room. Because
Mhm.
when you're hanging out with Papyrus, you can't go into Son's room.
Yeah.
And he actually gives you the key to his room, but also to his kind of like,
Laboratory.
It's kind of like an underground storehouse.
yeah, like a hidden room.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like a
Really
big,
hard to get to.
Yeah.
that one you should probably just watch Game Theory with and see what they thought of it. It was kind of
Yeah.
cool though.
That
Yeah,
was pretty cool.
The thing is, it made too much sense. So it's just like, well, this is gonna be here forever now.
I guess I must accept this.
We took a test to see what characters we were. We did 2 tests though.
Yeah.
Because the funny thing is we didn't even play the game first, and because Kate had gotten Alphys the first time,
Yeah.
and we were like, "Who's Alphys?"
And now I'm like, yeah, I'm Alphys.
Because we both got Toriel the first time.
But then we took a
Different
different one
one.
that was way more,
That one was a little
Detailed?
better,
Mm-hmm.
and that one I got Sans. So
Yeah.
which is
and I was still Toriel.
And he still got Toriel.
we mentioned like all the doors except one, and there's one door a lot of people can't get.
It's really hard to get. Open.
Yeah.
But since we're almost towards the end of our conversation, I'm assuming
Yeah.
the indies were a big thing though. If you did the neutral, then you got the phone call,
Mm-hmm.
and depending like who you hit and stuff, then you got that wording from Sans. So many. If you get the passive one though, it's so cute because everyone's just above ground now,
Mm-hmm. Everyone's happy.
and it's
You know, we're just assuming that Frisky's an amazing, mediator.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
it only probably maybe took a week or so for the monsters to be accepted into human society. We're
Yeah.
just assuming that all went really peachy.
I mean,
Yeah.
since there was a lot of monsters,
There was
Mhm.
a lot of monsters,
uh,
and we don't really know how they come back about. We're assuming it's normally.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool to have our own grill speed.
Have Papyrus stands driving around.
But I mean, even like Toriel, if you remember at the beginning of the game, she's talking about how she wants to be a teacher, wants to have her own family
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that, and she does have her own school. She gets to teach now,
Mhm.
and it's so sweet because I mean, you see Monster Kid go in there
Mm-hmm.
with no arms.
Or maybe he has like little tiny arms, so they're just under his sweater.
Like a T-Rex roar.
You don't know. He falls on it, or she, or whoever Monster Kid is, falls on his face all the time.
Yo!
Uh,
Oh, Monster Kid.
But and the genocide route, that ending,
that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that was awful.
It was terrifying.
Because you're not done answering questions, and it's bad. It's almost like you give yourself back a heart,
Mm-hmm.
because when you're about to go into the final battle, really, it's not really a battle though. You get a heart locket in both routes, really.
Yeah, you can get.
You're talking to Kara at the end,
Mm-hmm.
and you pretty much have the option to destroy it,
destroy the
wipe
world,
the game,
or you can just say, no, I don't want this world to end. We saw somebody who said, no, we don't want this world to end,
and
it got scary.
It was scary either way.
Yeah.
But I mean, it seemed harsher.
Yeah.
If you say no to it.
Yeah.
I still have nightmares from that. Because it's pretty much it looks like Frisk, but Kara's like a little bit paler and has like rosy cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let that face deceive you.
And her eyes are open.
And he's like, oh, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a happy genocidal monster.
And then, like, all of a sudden, it just goes black.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, we can take over and destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah! And then kills you.
Yeah.
Kara takes your soul, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that happens.
That was awful.
But if you say no, it gets mad at you.
And kills you anyway.
And kills you anyway.
And destroys the game anyway.
Yep.
So if you were done with the game, if you were not done with the game, don't say no to it.
Yeah, don't say no.
That was creepy from the neutral route.
Mm-hmm.
Flowey, Kate's favorite character.
I hate Flowey.
And you'll see that with anybody playing the game.
Yeah.
It was more noticeable on the
don't.
computer though, because it closed it out, remember? And it said what the file changed to. With Jack, it didn't say that though.
Yeah.
He has struggled with that.
Yeah, on mine, like, on the PC, it doesn't say that, but on mine, it said Flowey Tail.
Yeah.
It said Flowey Tail on, like, the
Instead of
bar.
Undertale.
Because it's, like, a Mac. It was, like, a gray bar, and it said Flowey Tail. That was so creepy. I hate Flowey.
Flowey sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Because that little instance when we did that, I used to, for a while, read a lot of creepypasta and whatnot, and that traumatized me a bit. And that re-triggered all that, so I kind of shut down for a little. That was fun.
It's okay. It's all over now.
No more Flowey Tail.
No more Flowey Tail, thank goodness.
I killed it.
Yes, he destroyed it.
Took a while.
That one.
That was a harsh fight.
Yeah. And Azrael, too.
Azrael. Oh gosh. That was sad.
Azrael's was sad, too.
If you don't know who Azrael is, that's a big secret to the game.
Yeah.
We'll let you figure that out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
There's tons of characters, tons of secrets. Go play it for yourself.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
you should really play it enough.
And it's only like a 6-hour long game. It's not that long.
We just spread ours apart because we didn't want it to be over.
Yeah.
And plus, it was freaking hard.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not that good of a gamer, like with the articulating fingers and whatnot, it's really hard to dodge. Loved it.
It was a good game. I'm playing it again with my dad just because I love the game so much.
Her dad wanted to play it anyway.
Yeah.
I'll probably buy it eventually once I have more money.
Me too.
But that's really all we have for this game.
If you want us to talk more about Undertale, or we have our own ideas to do with Undertale, you should give it a thumbs up and leave in the comments what you think we should do.
And we can do whatever.
Yep.
Because we love this game, we don't want to let it go.
We don't want to let this.
We're not gonna let it go down in the grave or anything.
Mm-mm.
This is a part of our one of our new fandoms. So.
Yeah.
That, or tell us about a game that you think we should probably play.
Yeah.
We are now recently getting into Steam.